What's going on, everybody? Big meeting this morning, one that we've waited a couple of weeks for. I hope it goes good, because this is a big direction for us if we can make this happen, and we have the potential to help a whole lot of people at the same time. Gage is going to be there, I'll be there, Tony may be there. So if you're the praying type, say this goes good. I know God's got this, and if this is the direction He wants us to go, then He's going to make it happen. Really didn't sleep that much last night because I was nervous and excited and hopeful for this meeting at the same time. I really think this is what the network's needed for several years, and I'm glad that we're finally maybe going to make that happen. God's got this. He's got it.
The ride-sharing app platform, and they do not have to pay anything while traveling between Leo accommodation to the hospital and hospital to Leo accommodation. So basically, the family support officers at the hospital, does the booking of cabs through the platform, and we have a caretaker in each of the Leo accommodation that does the booking for the families who wants to travel to the hospital. So this is something unique that we have done, and definitely on average 250 rupees to 350 rupees is nearly $1.5 to maximum $2 that will cost for one ride. So this is something it has been ongoing since last year, and it has been really impactful.
I think that if it's okay, I'll share sort of what we had in mind. That way, if y'all don't like it, then it's no harm, no foul. So I think that we can make a difference over there. We are not a multi-million-dollar nonprofit. We are a very small nonprofit. All of the board members are volunteers. None of us work for the Rylan Strong Network. We do work for the Rylan Strong Network, but we don't take a salary from the Rylan Strong Network. So our organization is 100% volunteer based. What we are good at is raising funds and rallying people. And we've grown over the 4 years quite a bit of connections to be able to do that. Ironically, we have been very grossly unsuccessful in changing legislation in the United States, specifically Texas, when it comes to pediatric cancer. Rylan was turned away from a hospital because of insurance, health insurance. I don't know how health insurance and how it works where y'all are at. But we, for the last 4 years, have been trying to get legislative, or our basically the people that we vote for, to go in and make a change. And unless we write them a check, they don't want to hear you.
First, all my empathy for what you've had to go through. A country like the US, you should have. It just seems surreal that national insurance wouldn't be a given. So I just really admire you for attacking that beast of So really, we fight that same battle in several countries, and it's very hard. Just thank you so much, and I really feel for you for what you've been through. I'm really, really sorry. And I just want to say thank you for, I think, choosing a specific country with specific children is just a really good way to make a very tangible difference. And your choice of wanting to support with transport, nutrition, things like nutrition, accommodation, well-being. These are things that can, that are a direct barrier between, making a child stay in treatment or not. There's a lot of treatment abandonments in the country where we work, and that's really something that shouldn't happen, because, if a child stops treatment, then they die. So it's something which is avoidable. So thank you so much for, picking up that cause. It's really well. And I'd be interested. So in terms of so in terms of communications, so obviously we need to be cautious, with consent, and the good thing in Nepal is there are quite a few accommodation centers. So I'll let Samrat talk about that. But obviously, visibility would be great for World Child Cancer as well, by the way. But so being able to share the word, people to actually connect emotionally to our cause would help massively. Beyond Nepal, actually, because that's something we need to do more of. But I think, Samra, it would be interesting if you have any questions around, how feasible, like how far could we go? Because obviously we can't go in hospitals in the wards, because obviously children are too unwell. But there's also centers, outside, and when family also like I was in Ghana, where we were interviewing children actually, and what we did also was interviewing children who were survivors as well, so who could tell their story, who were back in school, taking photos in front of their school, and just trying to see, hearing them, because the thing,
seeing how far they have to travel, like starting at one of these patients' homes and hiring a taxi to drive us the whole way and filming that along the way, and then turning that into information for here. It will. I'm religious. I'm very, very deeply religious, and my religion, God is telling me, my son, who I firmly believe is an angel on my shoulder every day, is telling me that this is what he wants me to do. So I can feel this in my bones, that this is going to work and this is going to be successful. So I can't tell you that I have all the details right now. I can just tell you that I feel this in my heart.
It's a really beautiful way to honor your son, actually. And
yeah,
that would be the next step. Yeah.
So we actually to start it, I think we would do a combination of three things. We're going to start as soon as we know that y'all are in. We're going to start fundraising. I've got stuff built on social, ready to go on social media. Just haven't turned it loose yet. And we can make a donation over there, to start helping families immediately as well. So, we hope to start raising funds pretty aggressively with this and come over there next year. If we can't, then we keep raising funds until we can. All in the meantime, while helping kids here still in the U.S. and helping kids over there. So, and as far as, I think y'all know best where the money needs to go. And I think that we would trust you on that one until we couldn't, right? So, if y'all know that this money needs to go to a specific thing, as long as it aligns with this is going to help these pediatric cancer patients over there, then we're okay with that. We just need something tangible that says our money went to this specific hospital. That's so when the government tries to come take money from me, I can throw the piece of paper in their face and tell them, no, this is my proof. So, we're really very fluid in this, we want it to work, and we want it to be successful, and we want to make a difference. Nice to meet y'all. Thank you for meeting with us, and thank you for what you're doing over there as well. I mean, I know it's like you said, healthcare is different here. It's different in the UK, but it's a whole different beast over there. I know that I think we can make a big impact over there. So, and who would have thought a little town in West Texas, business in West Texas, would be helping kids on the other side of the planet. So it's pretty
that's
cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to think about. So anyways, I'll let y'all go. It was so nice to meet with you. And like I said, you've got my phone number, email. Just let me know when y'all are ready to get started.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Well, that was the meeting. It's pretty exciting to see what, is out there and what we can do just to make a difference. And again, this is a big reason of why I started wanting to film this, because there are so many moving parts to these things that it can be a little daunting. But at the end of the day, I know that Rylan's legacy is going to carry over to the other side of the world. And I think it is awesome that there are people here in the United States, especially in this area, that would be a part of saying, I did something to help a child on the other side of the planet. So we'll see. I think the meeting went really well. We have our event coming up this weekend. Of course, we're going to film that as well. So it's going to be hot. Come out anyways. Be a part of something. Give back. If anything, it'll be good to meet everybody and see everybody and make a difference, even if it's just a little at a time.